Hi everyone, I'm Brad Free, and we are going to take a look at 5 long shots who have a huge chance to outrun their odds in Breeders' Cup races. 2 on Friday, 3 on Saturday, and we're going to start with the juvenile fillies. It's race number 6 on Friday, and look, we all know that Tamara will be tough to beat because her Del Mar debutante was an absolute romp. She earned a high number, she looks like the controlling speed in the juvenile fillies, and she could be long gone. She's also the heavy favorite. We're looking for horses to outrun their odds. How about a maiden? A maiden has never won the Breeders' Cup Juvenile Fillies. However, East Coast shipper Scalable ran super in her California debut in the Chandelier Stakes 1 month ago. Let's take a look at the replay and you'll see what I mean. Chatalis walked on the lead and raced gate to wire, but watch down on the inside. Scalable rallying from behind the slow pace, finished with run in only the 2nd start of her career. The race shape was against her, and what I mean is the front runner went slow early, fast late, and was gone. Scalable rallying from behind a slow pace to finish 2nd in a grade 2 route that was only the 2nd start of her career. Scalable is listed at a big price on the morning line. She might not win the race, but she will outrun her odds. Okay, let's stick with the 2-year-old theme and go to race 8 on Friday. It's the juvenile, and 3 Bafferts all have a shot. Prince of Monaco, Muth, and Wind Me Up. So do Locked and Timberlake have chances. They're coming in from big wins out of town. The price play in the juvenile is the longest shot of the 3 Baffert runners. He was making only the 2nd start of his career in the Grade 1 American Pharoah, running against his more seasoned, more accomplished stablemate Muth, and Wind Me Up ran super. He's listed at 15 to 1 on the morning line in the juvenile. Wind Me Up had only 1 sprint race under his belt when he stretched out. Muth was best on this day, as you can see from the replay, but Wind Me Up was game in defeat in only the 2nd start of his career. Wind Me Up listed at a surprising 15 to 1 in the Breeders' Cup Juvenile. He has a chance to outrun his odds, and his odds are huge. 15 to 1 on a front runner, I'll take it. Let's go to Saturday and talk about the filly and mare turf. We all know that Inspiral, Warm Heart, In Italian, Fev Rover, they are all top contenders at relatively low odds. But a shipper from Europe could slip in under the radar, and her name is Lumiere Rock. Lumiere Rock has tactical speed, and what I mean by that is she has a forwardly placed running style. She typically runs on or near the pace. Now that's going to be an ideal trip in the filly mare turf because Lumiere Rock could be sitting alone in 2nd behind potentially distance challenged In Italian. Last time out in a Group 1, Lumiere Rock finished 3rd, but that was after blowing the brake. She blew the brake, she rushed up, she made the lead, and she finished 3rd. It was a terrific effort by Lumiere Rock, and the race that she ran in, the Prix de l'Opera, has produced 3 of the last 6 filly mare turf winners. I like Lumiere Rock a lot, enough to pick her right on top, and at odds of 12 to 1, you know that I will be betting on Lumiere Rock in the filly mare turf. Filly mare sprinters on dirt. It's a 2-horse race, right? It has to be. Goodnight Olive and Society. They have the best numbers, the best speed figures. They're going to dominate this field. Probably. However, there is a lightly raced 3-year-old filly who ran terrific in the Grade 3 Chillingworth last time out. Let's take a look at the tape and watch Clearly Unhinged in the pink silks down on the rail, taking heat inside a multi-horse jam. She went the half mile in 43 3, and turning for home, she briefly broke open the race, and it looked for just a moment like she might be long gone. But those early fractions took their toll, and Kirsten Bosch came and ran her down. Clearly Unhinged, tired from the early pace, she finished 2nd. It was a super 2nd place finish. Her best buyer speed figure is in the upper 80s. That's not going to be good enough, but she still has room to improve as a lightly raced 3-year-old front runner, and win, lose, or draw, she should have the lead turning for home. If the track is favoring speed, Clearly Unhinged has a chance at 12 to 1 to, if not spring an outright upset, at least outrun her odds. Okay, the final long shot of the 5 that I like anyway is on Saturday in the Breeders' Cup Turf, and once again, we know who the favorites are. Auguste Rodin, Mostadaf, multiple Grade 1, Group 1 winners up to the mark, the best US-based turf horse with 3 consecutive Grade 1 wins. But do you know what race has produced more Breeders' Cup Turf winners than any race in the world? You get one guess. It has to be the Arc. The Arc de Triomphe in France is one of the world's most prestigious grass races, and horses that have exited the Arc and run next in the Breeders' Cup Turf, well, there have been 10 of them who have come out of the Arc and won the Breeders' Cup Turf. No other prep race is as productive as the Arc de Triomphe. So why am I talking about the Arc? Because 3rd place finisher Ernesto is listed at 8-1 in the Breeders' Cup Turf. He finished 3rd in the Arc. In only his 3rd start of the year, Ernesto is on an upward pattern. He's not as accomplished as the aforementioned favorites, but Ernesto at odds of 8-1, another European import I picked on top, and I will be betting him at 8-1. Ernesto in the Breeders' Cup Turf. Let's wrap it up. Take a look at Bombs Away at the Breeders' Cup. In the juvenile fillies, it's scalable at 20-1. In the juvenile, Wind Me Up at 15-1. In the filly mare turf, Lumiere Rock at 12-1. In the filly mare sprint, Clearly Unhinged at 12-1. And in the turf, Ernesto at 8-1. Good luck at the Breeders' Cup. I'm Brad Free. See you next time.